Hi.
Whoa, guys. Woo!
What's happening?
Show. Maybe a little show there. Hold the phone. Woo! Okay, we're now PG. We're now PG again.
All right, I love it. Gloria, Jean, Gloria.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Very nice to meet you too. It's a pleasure to be here.
So guys, I'm so happy to be able to chat with you today about With Love. And I really love that show. It made me smile from the first episode to the last one. So thank you. And yeah, let's get started. First question, With Love is your second project together because you worked in the past on Modern Time. Why have you decided to work again together?
Well, I've been working with Todd for actually over a decade now.
Oh, wow.
He was the lead in so many plays that I had written, and he's so talented and so good and so kind and so like all of the things, collaborative, and just a joy to like, you're like, oh, Todd's here. Okay, the scene's going to work. Things are going to be good. It's when you have 500 things that you're worrying about as a creator, it's so wonderful to find actors that speak your language, that understand what you're trying to make, and then that make what you've put on a page a million times better. So that's how I've always felt about Todd. And I just force him to come and do all these things with me.
I didn't realize this interview was going to go this way. I love it. Yes.
It's just the Give Todd Grinnell Love show.
Right out the gate. I'm just going to throw it all right back on you, Glo, and say the same thing.
Right.
I mean, it is like Gloria is my patron saint. That's what she is. I am just honored and thrilled, and it's just a privilege to be friends and to get to work together and collaborate for this many years. Is like, it's just been the dream come true of my career and my life.
Yeah.
And, you know, likewise, like, you know, there are sometimes as an actor, you get a script and you don't know who the creator is. You don't know who the writers are. It could be good writing, but you don't know how it's going to turn out in the end. I mean, you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the screen. And so, you know, for me as an actor to work with one of my closest friends and know that when I read something, this will be the best version of what it could be, what's happening in my head. Even better than that, it's like you just have the ultimate trust, you know, and it's a gift. And
so you Todd, you're playing Dr. Miles Murphy, and Gloria, you're portraying Gladys DeGaldo. Both characters have their own vision of love, way to live it, you know. Could you describe your character's vision of love?
Sure. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You should go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Gladys, you know, Gladys in Latino families, this is probably in a lot of families, but in Latino families in particular, there's this saying, y tu novio, which means, and your boyfriend, right? So single women everywhere go to these family functions and are told, y tu novio? And I wanted a character that has found the love of her life, and it's herself. And this is somebody who is in her mid-40s, did not find the person, and is perfectly fine with it, is having a really wonderful time, still loves being an auntie, still loves coming and hanging out with the kids and flirting with the nieces and nephews, boyfriends and girlfriends. But she's her own thing, and she's not tragic, and she's not waiting for love. There's never like a moment where you see Gladys in a corner. She's really sad, but she's a happy clown. Gladys is having the best time. And she is really quite pleased and satisfied with her life. I think that I know so many women who are in their 40s who are either divorced or never married, and are thriving. And I think too often they are told that that's not enough. And I think Gladys is there to say, it is.
Gladys is great. Gladys makes me laugh more than anyone on the show, I think. I'd have to say for Miles, you know, what's great about the show is that everybody's at a different point in their various love stories, and also just different points in their life when love means different things, and they're discovering, you know, a lot about themselves as they fall in love and walk in love. Could I say love more? Maybe
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
But for Miles, I think the way I look at Miles is that he had a very sort of picture perfect life. And, it looked great on paper and it looked great to all the neighbors and the friends and all that stuff. But I don't think ultimately in his soul, he really felt like he was truly in love and that he had found his person.
Yeah.
So, now we've caught up with Miles where he thinks that he has found his person, and there's like a real soul connection, and it's pure and it's terrifying and exciting and all the things for him. So it's really fun to explore that as a character.
Yeah, and what I love about this show is that you guys are again using your talent to represent everybody, Latinos, gays, non-binary people. Thank you for that, because it means a lot. And while preparing this interview, I read online that quite a bunch of people actually think that today there is too much representation on TV. And I just wanted to ask your thought on that. Do you think that there can be too much representation on TV?
I can say unequivocally that is not true. I can show you the numbers. Just for Latinos, 20% of Latinos make up the United States of America. What you see on television is 5%.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a deep underrepresentation. And those 5% you do see are stereotype roles. Cops, drug dealers, still wildly marginalized. So that's not true. That's not true. It's not true. Same with the queer community. Same with the LGBTQ. We are underrepresenting what is the reality, what is the world. And so I just know that's wrong. I think that people might see it and be like, oh my God, maybe if you live in the middle of, I don't even know, because I feel like we're everywhere now, but it's fascinating. I think conversations about diversity are really interesting to me, because I feel like people are talking about diversity a lot, but I'm not seeing that actually lead to change in the way that it needs to be. If we saw on TV what the world really looked like, boy, it would be very different. So I would urge those people to read some actual scientific statistics about what is on TV, because it's just not true.
I agree.
I think the people that you're hearing that from might be feeling like they're hearing about representation too much.
Yeah.
And that is a good thing. And, when television and, the entertainment business in general reflects an accurate representation of the world, then, we can stop talking about it. But until that happens,
I can't wait till I don't have to talk about it anymore.
Wouldn't that be great?
My God.
Until that happens, it's going to be talked about nonstop.
I agree with you guys. I just found that interesting when I read that. It was like, really? So in We Love, we're following the Diaz family, a Mexican family, through their traditions for holidays. I mean, the suitcases, the red and yellow underwear, so many traditions that I wasn't even aware of. So it was really interesting. And I wonder, do you guys have a particular tradition that you're doing with your family, friends on holidays that you are willing to share?
I do all of the Latino traditions. And then my grandmother, when she was alive, my husband is Irish and English. So she looked up, Todd, I don't even know if you know this. She looked up Irish and English traditions, and we incorporated that. So in Irish culture, according to my grandmother, so I don't even know, because I don't even know if there was Google. So I don't know where she found this information, but we just started doing it. So you saw all the Latino traditions, right? The suitcase walk, like you mentioned, the grapes, the throwing out the dirty the water, not bath water, it's dirty mop water. All of those are real things that many of us do. The Irish, apparently, you're supposed to open the front door and open the back door to let any evil spirits, you fool them. So they pass by your house. So you have to open the front door and open that back door and be like, all right, bad juju, get out of here, go in and go out. So we do that one. And then the first person that is supposed to walk through your door, through your threshold in the new year has to be attractive, like a handsome man. So we invite Todd over and he'll come over and bring us good luck for the year. And then you're supposed to take a loaf of bread and bang it against the front door to bring in, to make sure that you're fed, that you're mentally and physically fed. So my kids, the door and the bread really, my son really goes for it. We have to make something really special. We do like a monkey bread with that after, because it really takes a thrashing. But New Year's is my favorite for that reason. We just do all the fun traditions in the house and have such fun with the kids and talk about, how we want to be present and what we want to move forward towards and what goals we have. And I think there's something so hopeful about a new year.
I don't have as many traditions. I wish we did. I learned a lot actually doing with love. And I didn't know some of these Latino traditions, but I love them. I love the mop water, although that requires cleaning on Christmas. So I don't.
But you know what though? Then the new year's so fresh and clean. Like whoever did that one, I think that was like an abuela who was like, I just want everyone to clean. How do I work this in?
Yeah.
Because there's something that's so nice about a new year and everything is spotless.
Totally. And it really plays to my OCD tendencies. It's great. In our house, we have a toddler. We have a 3.5-year-old son. And so what's kind of neat is that we're sort of like starting to formulate our own traditions based on things that he's coming up with and that we're just accidentally falling into, which are the traditions that I really love that are like super specific to each family, where it's just like, this year somebody ate peanut brittle. And so next year we ate peanut brittle. That's the thing, and it's just like something that kind of catches on. But we always do Polar Express. We read Polar Express. We watch the Polar Express. And then he's sort of starting to catch on because he's getting a little older, but I have like the Polar Express bell with the train ticket and his name stamped in it. And I hide it in the tree. And so he finds it. But I think this might be the last year for that. But, generally also just a lot of eating.
Yeah.
I eat my wife is English. I eat a lot of English chocolate. Oh, that's Quality Street.
So good.
Yep.
My boyfriend is Irish, by the way, but I've never heard about the tradition you said before, Gloria.
You'll have to ask. Maybe my grandmother was just pulling our leg. So you'll have to ask.
Yeah, I will ask him after that. Okay, last question, but not least, because it's the same question I asked to every guest, just because I love that one. If you could, guys, interview yourself, what question would you ask?
If you could interview yourself.
Oh man.
Oh, gosh, that is so good. What would I ask myself?
Here's mine. Ready? Why are you so worried all the time? Everything's going to be fine, Todd.
Everything's going to be fine, Todd. Yeah.
That's not a great interview question, but that's what I would ask myself.
Yeah.
I would say, my gosh, that is stumped you. No one has ever stumped me.
I know. I'm totally stumped.
Ask myself. I think I would ask myself like, aren't you tired? And the answer would be yes. But I love it. But it's so happy. But I'm so happy. But it's so great. There's a lyric in Hamilton where it's like right day and night, like you're running out of time. And I was like, that's what I feel. That so hard. I feel that so hard. Right day and night, like you're running. Like if I'm fortunate enough to live 100 years like Norman Lear, it will not have been enough time to do everything that I want to do.
Yeah.
So I'm like I literally was thinking the other day, like, oh man, 46. I'm like halfway. I got to get to it. I got a lot I want to do while I'm here. So I would say, aren't you tired? Yes, but that's okay.
Yeah. That wouldn't be a great interview question, but that's yours.
I think I would tell myself something rather than ask myself something, because I think, and I think it would just be to just constant, at least to my younger self, I would say, just keep creating.
Yeah.
All the time. I think I spent some time as a younger actor waiting for opportunities rather than creating them. So if I could give myself and anyone watching this advice, and I think it translates to any business,
Sure.
create your own work.
I really like, the one I would say, I love this one. No one's coming. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to write the script for you. No one's come. No one. The door is not going to ring. No one is knocking.
Yeah.
So you got to do it. You got to do it because no one's coming, and that should be the thing that fuels you. We've been waiting for. I'm the one I've been waiting for. And so I've got to do it.
Yeah.
No one's going to do it for me.
I have this sentence that keep me up to is life is a climb, but the view is great.
Oh,
that's a great one. I love that.
I love that. That's good.
I'm the one I've been waiting for. That sounds like some 70s yacht rock song. I really like that.
I'm the one I've been waiting for. Yeah.
I'm the one I've been waiting for.
I'm the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Are we a rock band?
I think
Forget this show running thing.
I know, right? I think we just have a song for season 2, maybe. Call in.
If the show is renewed for season 2, do you already know if it will be about the same family going through the holidays?
Yes, it will be about the same family. So we leave the show on a what's it called? Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
A cliffhanger. So we're paying off the cliffhanger if and when. I'm going to put that out there. We get a season 2.
I was going to say that when we get a season 2, we like to speak in the affirmative.
Yes.
Positive.
Yes, exactly.
I have a question for you, Gloria.
Oh, what?
If I can just co-interview you for a second, are we going to be? Do you think we'll be dealing with the exact same
holidays?
run of holidays? Yeah.
No.
That's
I actually don't even think I'm going to do all holidays. I think I'm going to do heightened days where family gets together, whether it be a holiday or a birthday or an anniversary or I think, wedding, or I think that we're going to focus on just days over the course of a calendar year. The story will always take place over the course of the calendar year, and we're picking up on days, some of which will always be holidays, but some of which might just be a day that something big happens that brings the family together.